My holiday. Another usual day. I wore my oversized jeans, clipped my hair, and rushed to the station. Just as the clock strikes 10, metro races through the windy weather, and the gate opens. Somehow, in the last 6 years, I've become as mechanical as this train and learned to walk in exactly 25 steps from my waiting chair to the metro. As usual, I entered the train and found a seat away from the window. Many people enjoyed looking out the window, but every time I looked out, I saw places running behind me, all the memories creeping up and depressing me. I pulled out my diary and browsed through the page titled Silence. Before I could read, I noticed a tall European man staring at me. Maybe I need an eye checkup, I thought, and looked away. I started reading from my diary. If silence could be a language, it would be a usage. I would have used my sign and left without a resign. It was still bothering me. The person sitting a little far opposite was still glaring at me. His blue eyes were as though glued onto my face. I wondered if there was something wrong. I tried to wipe my face. Maybe something was stuck in my teeth. Suddenly he smiled and walked over to sit right across from me. He did not even blink an eye. I tried to look around, feeling centered and attended to. Despite being a rush hour, the metro was not so crowded. I wondered how come. Buzz, buzz, my phone beeped. Happy Thanksgiving! Are you joining us? The message from Ruby, my colleague, read. Then I realized, oh, it's a holiday. I did not like holidays. I preferred work. I tried to concentrate on my diary, trying to avoid the glaring gentleman sitting across from me. I could feel his eyes set upon me. He would not even blink. I tried avoiding to look up, but I could not resist. His eyes were quite attractive, somehow seemed familiar. The metro felt slower, as though time wouldn't fade away. Then the fear struck me. What if he was a thug? What if he wanted to rob me? There are not many people around. Is he going to... Oh, no. He wouldn't. I was lost in my own thoughts. This was a scary experience for me, I told myself, and tried to breathe deeper. Then I remembered the easiest way to spook someone is to look really angry. I tried to make up an ugly face, not that I was very pretty as I considered, and tried to shoo him away. Instead, he seemed to lean in, and somehow that gave me goosebumps. Suddenly he said, "Aren't you Jane?" I am. But how do you know me? Jane? Jane? Oh my goodness, I cannot believe this. I'm Dan. Daniel! He held my hand. Oh my. We went to college together, right? Oh, yes. You finally got a little miss. How have you been? I've been well. Okay. It's so amazing to see you. How are you? I am good, thank you. I am just so happy to see you. I can't believe you did not recognize me. I'm sorry. Where is your family? Are you on vacation to Paris with them? I asked hesitantly. Well, I am moving here, actually, for my new job at Graham's law firm. But I'm visiting my younger sister for Thanksgiving today. What about you? He still had that glitter in his eye, still holding my hand. I could feel comfort and still butterflies going up in my stomach. A flash of my college days passed through my eyes, and I regretted every decision that I made. Somehow, convincing myself to pull away my hand, I said, "That sounds nice. I'm just returning home." Well, I was not a very convincing liar, and he seemed to have guessed that. Oh, nice. So, do you have that hot Indian husband waiting for you with 3 kids at home now? He winked, and I felt mocked. I tried to chuckle and be calm and said, "No, it's just me and my 30 cats now." "Oh, come on, that is not possible. I remember you and Raj actually being so excited to get married and have children. It seemed like you were already married to me," he said. "Well, the truth is, I prefer cats now. They're a little better and more relatable. Anyways, what about you? Where is your sexy wife and cute children?" I tried looking away from him, but his eyes wouldn't let me. He said "Mom" for a minute, and it scared me more. Suddenly he looked up with water in his eyes, as though asking me and seeking an explanation. He suddenly said, "Jane, how could you turn down someone as incredible as me for Raj?" A moment of silence prevailed as we stared at each other quietly. He looked incredible, and I could have never imagined turning him away. I could have never explained why I turned him down. And suddenly, he just popped up, held my hand,